So my boy Charles in here trying to get some good night dreams. He also in here talking to himself because ain't nobody else in this room. So he turns to who he thinks is Logan, but no, it's the opposite, my nigga. So he puts his hands on bro's chest and kills him. And you know he gave no fucks doing this. He's a bot. So Laura comes in and tackles him, and my boy Charles lost his hell because he don't know this not Logan. So X24 throws Laura across the room, and then Mr. Goofy standing at the door like he about to do something. So he hits bro in the face, and oh my god, top 10 dumbest moments. So he gives bro this menacing ass look. The next thing he's packed up and kidnapping Laura. So this nigga walks in the house and his wife is like, don't come upstairs. Meanwhile, she was upstairs spamming that shotgun at X24. So Laura appears screaming and his wife on the floor dead, and he gets packed up immediately. So here comes his goofy ass rolling down the stairs like some tumbleweed. And then Logan walks in the door and he confused as hell. Looks upstairs and sees his clone and he like, what the fuck? And you would think bro about to do something now, but nah, he just stares at him. I'ma just play the clip because this man's getting bitched with his kid in the clone's hand. Knowing this whole man's family just got packed up and his daughter's in his clone's hand, he still hasn't did nothing. So Laura's screaming for help, and this man worried about Charles' old geezer ass. So he goes upstairs to see the whole family murked, and he just walks past them. And Charles in here laying on 1 HP. My boy needs a chug jug. Meanwhile outside, the Cowboys done pulled up on X24, and they talking like they really finna do something to this man with claws coming out his hands. So they up the blick on bro because he not giving up buckaroos. So then they shoot bro, and oh my god, you know it's just finna get sloppy from here. So he wastes no time and cuts bro's head off. And meanwhile in the truck, this psycho ass nigga pulls out 2 grenades and blows the whole thing up. So now it's time to spin back. Logan sneaks attack this nigga and starts spamming square. And when I say spamming, I mean spamming.
Sing, 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 sing.
And yeah, bro was just showing me the real deal for a minute straight. So he gets flipped over and he tries to end this man's career right here. And I'm not gonna lie, if he was to ever go out like that, I'll never watch another movie from him. So he gets up and smacks bro in his face. And Dr.Eggman can't keep watching this. Then Logan start getting his ass packed up and got stabbed in his arm. And bro got his ass flipped again. Then the man that got stabbed in his chest comes out of nowhere with the car on 100 miles per hour. Logan just basically got a preview of his death. Like, bro, you didn't do enough. Bro sitting here looking like he just had the fight of his life. And he was literally surviving getting obliterated by his own girl. So bro start waddling out the whip and he starts spamming the shotgun at X24. This nigga must think he jacks or something. Wrong franchise, buddy. So he sends the final shot and I'm thinking he actually killed this man. So then he look at Logan and he try to end his career. Wrong franchise, buddy. So then he just collapsed. And now Logan just has to find a new home before getting packed up by his clone. So we start off with Logan seeing the ops pull up and he's like, oh hell no. So he grabbed the perky liquid and he on the go. Then 5 seconds later, my man on his knees crawling because he already tired his old ass. So he put the perky liquid in a syringe and then starts injecting himself with it. So then they pan to the kids and these niggas running for their dear life. And these are all kids that escaped the... Is that Jamal? Out of everybody, look like his little munchkin ass is the one running the fastest. Then of course his little fat ass trips. So then they pan to Laura and she tearing this nigga up. And then she looks to her left and I got hype as hell at this part. So she hears Logan yelling and he off that perky serum. So I had to turn on the audio for this because this man was running mad as hell. He may be old now, but this is my Wolverine, I'm not gonna lie. He over here running like that officer from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So he starts chasing them and now they running for their dear life. You gotta be a crazy ass nigga to turn around on an old man chasing you with claws coming out his hands. So of course that one dumbass turns around to shoot him. And now I know he's shitting bricks, cause how you turn around and miss all your shots? So Logan gives him that mean temp fade, cuts his hand off, 3 razor blades through his face, and look at this charge up to cut his face up. So he looks to his right and throws buddy out the way. Then he charging at this dude that's for some reason still standing here. And bro just got his whole ass flipped over. And I don't even know how he hit this dude because he didn't even touch him. And this nigga jumps at the last op and stabs him in the chest. And if I ever seen somebody's grandpa jumping at me, I'll shit bricks immediately. So fast forward to the best part. Logan over here halfway dead. And Dr. Eggman and Justin Bieber telling him they got a surprise for him. But Panda Laura, we gonna talk about this right quick. You have to be the blindest nigga in the world to not see her right here. And this next scene just made shit even worse. How the fuck do you not see this human body moving right in front of you? And don't even say no bullshit like maybe he really didn't see her. I would have seen her on the corner of my eye and left the whole mag out. So these guys over here still yapping. And Logan ups the blick and shoots it twice because he's tired of the yapping. So Justin Bieber started running to the truck and Logan like hell no because he don't want to get his ass whooped. And he moving like a Walking Dead zombie. So Justin Bieber opens the truck door and oh my god, the menace is back. Jumps out the truck and tackles this nigga down the hill. So now it's round 2 in this bitch and I was waiting for them to hit. And bro really think he Wolverine. So they both pull off a hit but they both weave it. And the cameraman just over here watching this man get his ass whooped. X24 pulls up and stabs him in his back. And oh my god, just look at the face this nigga's making. So he threw this nigga so hard the door came off the goddamn armored truck. And he got my boy Logan crawling on his knees for help. Meanwhile he in the back jumping off the truck like his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he manages to block the hit. X24 ain't too happy about that. But Logan swings and hit this man in the face with the damn door. Then puts it on his damn neck. And Logan tells this nigga he's a clone while Justin Bieber in the background cheering him on. So he starts slicing the door down like it's nothing. He sends this nigga flying. And why the fuck is bro just sitting here watching this man take this ass whooping? So Laura see him getting packed up and she like, oh hell nah. So she wanna give it a try. So she rushes this nigga no Fortnite and she actually Rey Mysterio with this nigga. So Logan over here crawling on 1 HP. And Laura actually putting in more work than he was. And she's actually sitting here spamming a lot of text. So Logan thinks it's his turn to cook again, but he should have stayed where he was at. So after doing more damage than Logan, she finally gets thrown off. Then she gets treated like a bitch and gets slapped in the face. And look at Logan's face. He wasn't even ready for the ass whooping again. So my boy that was camping behind a tree actually did something. And he slams the truck on this nigga. So Wolverine tells them all to go because he doesn't want them to see him get cooked. And this look is enough to tell you that it's GG's for this man. Because bro comes jumping off the truck again and gives bro another back shot. Pause. And it's the face I'd be making too if I was getting packed up by my own clone. So he starts dragging this nigga like he's a bitch. And she just watching her dad get cooked. And I could never go for something like this. My guy is literally getting dragged to his death. And X-24 is smiling while looking at him. So she over here taking her time, even stares at the bullet. Like, bitch, if you don't put that shit in there and fire the gun. And she dead ass had me heated because she could have been fired at her. So he picks him up and slams him on the tree slam. He's enjoying every second of this. And what the fuck is Laura back there doing with that gun? She even let this man stab him 2 more times before he died too. Then she just stands there like, I would have closed my fucking eyes so I didn't have to see your ass. And she just let the realest nigga in the MCU die. And then gives off this fake ass cry. Like, now I want to see you get murked the same way. But then he grabs her hand and he's like, listen up. I hated your bitch ass. And he died. The end.